Hello, hello, hello. I thought I would try something new, and honestly, I hate it. I like my okay instead. Anyways, this is my second stream for today, and I'm just gonna say Mount Coronet, without its swirling vortex of time and space and doom and hate, is looking quite lovely tonight. You know, something I kinda wondered, and again, this is just like because you are the player character, so the player character themselves doesn't really have thoughts, but like, man, you can see so much night sky out in the countryside, and living in the city, it's really depressing how few stars there are. I'm just saying that as a person who lives in a city and used to live in the countryside. And let me tell you, I have really considered getting those like really expensive starlight train rides out to the countryside just to see some stars at night. If it weren't for the shit going on at work, If it weren't for the stuff going on at work right now, that would be my spring plans. As it is, I'll figure out something new. Anyways, we're going to start off this episode, as I like to do, with an evolution. So Grotle is finally done using a whole bunch of moves that were kind of pointless, and now Grotle is ready to evolve, so let's go! Alright, so Torterra is here. And let's get a look at how big Torterra is. Not what I had meant to do, and why did Typhlosion, wow. Typhlosion wind up all the way out there. Anyways, here's Torterra. You know, you're not as big as I thought you would be. But that's still very cute. Gosh, that's very cute. Anyways, more Pokemon that I thought were going to be bigger than they are. Zoroark is another one of the ones where it's like, you're not as big as I thought you were. Okay, that's really cute. Torterra just kind of focuses on you. So, yeah. Alright, anyways, let's go put Torterra, wow. Let's go put Torterra back into the ranch. And let's take out another Pokemon. So, where does Torterra go in my box? Here's the thing, I'm just gonna have to resort this later anyway, so it's really kind of annoying. Anyways, now where does Carnivine go? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna have to like resort all of this again. Yeah, anyways, before I turned off the game for good and started making dinner, I took the time to go through my boxes and grab the Pokemon that I'm going to be using for evolution later on. So like, here's Vulpix, here's Haunter, here's Magneton, Porygon, Voltorb, Magmar, etc, etc. So yeah. Anyways, these are all Pokemon that, like, I do need to do work with them move-wise, but also, like, for Magmar and Electabuzz, I need to evolve their baby forms up anyway, so I think it's okay if I just evolve them without doing the hard work, if you know what I mean. Because again, I just don't really find those to be particularly interesting. Now, Snorunt is here because this is going to be the Snorunt that I evolve into Galee. So what does that mean? It means I have to go catch another Snorunt to evolve into Frostlass. Thankfully, I just need to use the Dawnstone on her, and she'll evolve. Unfortunately, it means I have to go out and catch another Snorunt. So, I need to add another Pokemon to my team. And I'm going to be adding Scizor to my team for a few reasons. The main one being, when I do finally get it back out to that area, I'm going to want a Steel Pokemon. I believe that Steel is still strong against Ice. And the other thing is, Grass and Ice don't really mix. Ground and Flying in this combination is a terrible combination for the Icelands area. And while Samurott would be good, he's only level 37. So that ain't gonna work out. So Scizor and Ferenz are the strongest Pokemon on my team right now. And that's gonna be interesting. Anyways, we gotta get back to leveling up my Pokemon. I know that... Yeah, sorry, I had a spit bubble right there. That must have sounded very, very lovely. Anyways, I know that Rhyhorn is actually close to leveling up. And Gabite isn't that far away. Although I think like Gabite is still another 8 levels. So yeah, I've still got a ways to go for at least one of my Pokemon. I believe Snorunt is very close to evolving. So anyways, that said, I don't need to have Typhlosion out. I need to have one of the Pokemon I'm trying to evolve out, like Gabite. Yeah, and I did empty out my bag, so it's good that way. So yeah, we'll still be doing that in this first episode. And I might still be doing that later on. I was kind of hoping to hit up the either the Coordinate Highlands this episode or the Icelands, but I think I might wind up saving the Icelands for tomorrow. I can just see what I have to do in the Icelands going kind of badly. And yeah, so also that's going to be the other thing. Tomorrow's stream, because I kind of hope by then to really be a lot more done with the Pokedex stuff. Like at least the evolution part of it. Talking about finding the wisps is a different issue. Anyways, point is, I think tomorrow I'm going to take a break from doing like streaming all of this, and tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on leveling up my main team so that when I do finally get around to doing the quest stuff again, it's going to be with a team that's closer to fully powered. Like, I don't want to have day after day after day of grinding streams. Because one, I really don't think that they're that interesting when it's just me talking into an echo chamber, essentially. And two, like, honestly, they're not interesting for me. Like, I have a limit for those. There's only so much I can take of talking into an echo chamber. And me trying to entertain myself. I would rather grind for a few hours listening to someone else than like try to entertain other people for hours on end. Also, the other thing too is that when I'm grinding by myself, I can just stand up and take a break whenever I want. I don't have to think that much. Anyways, I just want to find a good place to stop, but I don't think I'm going to find that. Anyways, shoot, that was the wrong button. Anyways, Rhyhorn is finally ready to evolve. I know it was just a very short amount of time after evolving Grodel, but here we are. And now we get into the second part of this conversation. Rhydon. I need to look at Rhydon's Pokedex stuff, and I'm going to decide there what I think about its tasks. So, yep. I've evolved one, I've used up all of the moves, and I do have to catch a whole bunch of them. And I have to get it to use Double Edge 40 times. Okay. Yeah, I'm making a decision right now. I don't live that. I can't live this kind of life. One, I don't like Double Edged as a move. I don't want to do it 40 times. I especially don't want to do it 40 times on stream when I'm just going to be complaining about it. So the best I can do is maybe a few times to get those points. Just to finish off the dex entry a little bit. And a few rock slides. And then I will evolve into Rhyperior. But yeah, I'm not going to do 2 evolutions in a row. Instead, I'll try to pace them, and I'm going to stick with my plan of ending a stream with evolving Rhyperior. So yeah, we'll get to that one in a hot minute. Anyways, I have to continue with Gabite. And I'm starting to get the feeling that I should have actually taken the opportunity to just leave. Yeah, I should have just taken the opportunity to leave. Like that. Oh my gosh, Remoraid. Why, Remoraid? Why? I'm really sorry if the audio got real crunchy right there. It was really crunchy on my end. And shoot, I can't actually even listen to that in playback until after the stream. So I'm really sorry if the game audio got real crunchy there. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, I just realized the problem. Okay, sorry, my headphones seem to be really crunchy right now. Yeah, I don't know what's going wrong with my headphones because they were doing fine a minute ago. So I might have to switch some of the stream stuff just after this fight. Unless for some reason the audio issues have decided to calm their tits. I really hope the audio has decided to calm down. Also, I forgot to check what moves Rhydon has. Wow. Ah, man, I just realized... I just realized I'm gonna have to take off one of those if I want to get that double edge count in. Do I even have double edged yet? I don't. Wow. Oh, I hate this. Another reason why I don't like that move, so... yeah. Not happy at all. Also, I haven't checked out Gabite's entry in a while. Where did I even catch Gabite? Here we go. Dragon Claw 44 times because it's a move that doesn't suck. Right. Anyways, let's just get moving on. And to be honest, I don't know exactly where I'm going. I just know that I need to level up Gabite, so I'm gonna try, I guess I'm gonna try going over to the other area. Ugh. I just want to get this piece of iron. Also, I just remembered that I can throw Pokemon like that, and they'll get the iron for me. Unfortunately, that does also open myself up to trouble from apparently all these Quilava, Tentacool, and I think there's also a Gyarados somewhere around here. But that definitely was the Quillfish. Did I say Quilava? Quillfish. I mean Quillfish. Hi, I have Quilava on the brain and I don't know why. Seriously, I wasn't even thinking about Quilava as a Pokemon before the stream started. I was pretty much head empty, no thoughts for a good long while. Anyways, moving on, I also just realized that Gabite's Dragon Claw has almost no PP left. And so like that's great. It's wonderful. Anyways, I'm mostly just coming into here so I can try to find some stuff to fight. Hey there. Like Graveler. But since Graveler is a rock type, I'm going to use Bulldoze on it. And actually, this might be a good time for Gabite to get a break from using Dragon Claw all the time. And unfortunately, the Magby that was here has never come back. So yeah, this is pretty much my plan. Still going to be keeping up with evolution because it is a bit late here where I am right now, and this is my second stream for the day, and it's been a bit of a long day. Why do my Pokemon always want the higher ground? Oh no. Oh no. Well, unfortunately, it's not going to one-shot Graveler anymore. Man. Man, really? Honestly, this is going to be enough. So I need to buy more super potions. I could make them, but I don't want to. So yeah, I'm just in this area right now for trying to level up Pokemon because Graveler and Magmar aren't bad for XP. Pay no mind. I just realized what was going on with that Graveler right there. Bye! Yeah, I don't feel like fighting two of them at once. I know that always ends badly. Right. Anyways, that was a dumb move with the Pokeball, but I don't even remember taking it out. Oh, come on! Why? Why again? What? What? Oh. Oh, come on. Ugh. What? How is this happening? This is a move that's supposed to hit 100% of the time. Accuracy is 100. What is going on? Okay, not 100% of the time. But it's supposed to hit more often than that. Also, why did Graveler get to have 2 moves in a row? And I have successfully beat every Pokemon in this area for this spawn time. So, that one literally just appeared. Oh, come on. Oh, well now I'd have 2 moves in a row. Except I only need 1. What? Oh, is it that one? Oh, wait! I'm gonna check out the other one behind me in a hot minute. Ha. A hot minute. What? Oh, come on. Why is this happening now? This is like the gauntlet. Anyways, I have a lot of these, so I'm gonna use those. Oh no, there's 2 of them? There's 2 of them. Yeah, so this one is like... the one that's still fighting? Oh, that's what the move was. Fire Punch. Anyways, this one right here is insanely aggressive. Even after I got out of the battle and came all the way... I was all the way down here, got out of the battle, it still chased me. All the way down here. That Magmar seems really small. Yeah, you come here, okay. That's fine. I'm running out of moves I can use in this battle. Maybe I should use Slash. Man, I'm just getting a bunch of Magmar around here. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that I'm not really getting any of the baby Pokemon. Specifically, I'm not getting another Magby. I'm still mad about that. Last stream, there was a Magby here, but I was getting chased by it, a Magmar, and a Graveler, while I had a less than ideal team for dealing with those 3. Alright, what's gonna spawn in? Or what's already spawned in? Nothing. Oh, one thing down there. Oh look, it's somebody's bag. Alright, got 1 pack. Oh yeah, that was the thing I did. I did get the evolutionary items I needed for each Pokemon as well, so that's taken care of. I ran around to a whole bunch of areas. Oh gosh, does it finally know the move that it needs to know? Yes, it does. But which one do I take out? I guess that one. Alright, since I need to use this double-edged move a fair bit, and I need to go heal up anyways because of, Gabite's moveset. Well, yeah, you know what, there's 2 Mothim in this area. Let's try Dragon Claw on Mothim. Not quite enough. Yeah, so kind of what I thought. I'm gonna need to go back and heal up Gabite anyways. He's low on PP, he's low on health, and all that, so yeah. May as well try to get Rhydon to use Double Edge a few times. Yeah, oof. Again, that's why I don't like this move. It's such a... I mean, you do a lot of damage and then you take a lot of damage, so I got 1 use out of that. Which ain't great. So anyways, I picked up 1 bag. Let's come back over here then. So I think I might be pretty close to done with this area. I recognize that I need to find more poetry in this area. And I think that's going to be one of the last things I do. Just for a little while. That's going to be one of the last things I do. Like, that's going to be part of what I do for leveling up Pokemon on stream. I'm not going to try to get I'm not going to try to get poems off stream. I'm going to make sure that's still on stream. But I don't think I'm going to do that until I'm working with my final team. Now, if I'm still leveling them up when I'm doing that, then, well, that's just how I'm doing it. Where's... Okay. Okay. So, again, I don't like using the move Double Edge, so I don't think I'm going to use it for a while. Not unless I have to, basically. Also, I have to use it 40 times, and it has 5 PP. This is dumb. Wow, there's one there already? So yeah. Still going to be doing this for a bit. I know I should be switching back to Gabite so I can get closer with Garchomp. But if Rhydon's doing okay right now, and if I can get some of that done now, then, well, I'd rather try to get some of that done now. And yes, if I seem to be moving the camera around a whole lot, it's because I'm bored. Again, I'm not a big fan of grinding. Alright. Rhydon has taken enough hits that... Rhydon has taken enough hits that I can get at least 1 double edge in, and it won't entirely kill him. Wow, that is just like a lot of them right here. Guess what? You get this one instead. You're going to get this one instead. Let's try Slash. Nope. Yeah, not going to be doing that one again. Not when Dragon Claw is much stronger. What? Oh, that one. So, Dragon Claw. Good old reliable Dragon Claw. Right. Ah. And now the guard has switched. Is this Duskull following me? Okay. Yep, the whole lot of them are following me. Have I strayed? I strayed far enough outside of their area that they're no longer following me. Alright. Man, that was a weird bit of trivia that the game introduced with Dusclops. That you use energy from Pokemon moves to change how food tastes. So use... I think it was Dark Pulse that... yeah, I think it was a Dark Pulse from a Dustops that... was needed. Yeah. Anyways, not having as great a time. Which one? Great. Great and wonderful. See, I'm not too keen on sending out either of those Pokemon right now. So let's try Zoroark, because I haven't had a chance to use it in battle. Bitter Mouse. Oh man, that move looks so cool though. Ooh. I haven't had too many of that. Oh, that's a Floatzel over there. What? What? Oh, right, the Haunch Crow is here. I'm not gonna try for it tonight, I think. I don't know. Some of it is because I know, like, my Gabite has middle health right now. And, like, that's not enough to necessarily, like, send it straight back to... send myself straight back to bed. But at the same time... yeah, I've got two Pokemon with, some damage. And really, most of what I'm doing right now is just trying to get Gabite leveled up. Now that said, this isn't the best place for those two. Especially since I seem to have a weasel following me. Nope. There it goes. Anyways. Nasty plot from Apom. What will Rhydon do? Well, guess what? I get to decide what Rhydon does, and it's going to use a double edge because I need to use up that move. Alright, apparently I've beaten enough Apom, and more importantly, I can evolve Snorunt. And I didn't even use it in battle once. Not great, but I'm going to be catching more Snorunt anyways. And yeah, sometime tomorrow I'm going to be cleaning up my Pokemon boxes, so yeah. Not sure if that's going to happen before I stream or after. So yeah. Anyways, Gali, whatever, is here. So now all I need is your other evolution. So actually, you know what? Since I have Gali, I think that's actually a pretty good sign to head back to camp and change some of my Pokemon around. So first, let's put Gali away. So that's where I got Gali from, but I want to put Gali into its spot. Because if I have some level of organization, I feel a little bit better. Of course, I have to remember where all my ice types are. There they are. Alright, so then next on my list of Pokemon to evolve eventually are not these. But I mean, I put some of them here because they were special. Anyways, moving on. I'm gonna take... Yeah, so here's the big question. There's two things I could do. I could go to the Coronet Highlands next. That would make the most sense in terms of the levels here. Except I have to catch another Snorunt, which would really suggest that I should go to the Icelands instead, the Alabaster Icelands. So I think I'm still going to do that, but instead I'm going to take... Ooh, no, I know what I'm going to take with me. I'm going to take Sneasel with me, because she can't evolve until it's daytime anyways. So we're gonna go to the Alabaster Highlands right now, and we're just gonna go and catch a lot more Snorunt, and hopefully one of them will work out for evolving into Frostless. Although I'm not going to check that until after stream. I'm not going to subject you guys too much to my insane choosing method. So yeah, anyways, here we are back in the village. Let's head immediately back out to the Alabaster Icelands. I don't know which is the best camp, but we're going to go to the one at the top of the list. Alright, so we are in the Alabaster Icelands. There's a Snorunt already right there. And now there are two important questions. The first one being, am I close enough yet? No, not yet. Okay, finally. Ice Fang giving it food. Oh, come on. Alright. That's one caught, and I've given it food, and I caught it without being spotted. Wonderful. And that's 3 more oran berries to help me as well. Yeah, also sorry if my voice seems a bit low, or I'm just tired sounding. I am tired. I'm just like in general tired. Anyways, there's another Snorunt down there, so I'm gonna try to not die. And let's try to feed it again. Rats. Yeah, I thought the berry was going to go much farther away, so... So I think that if I want to catch this one, I might need to use feather balls. But I got the 3 out of 3 for the food at least. Not sure if that... Oh, that does count for not getting spotted. Neat. And it's already back. This isn't my favorite one to catch, but it's kind of convenient. I bet if I did get down from this ledge, it would be a bit better. Shoot. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hi there. Yeah. I should have expected that. Ooh, Stardust. Anyways, we're going into the crevasse passage right now. Going back the old way. Although what's in here are Bergmite, right. Oh, right. Anyway, since I'm in here, I really should actually get Glaceon. Although to be fair, I will be coming back here again anyways, so I'm not too fussed about it. Anyways, my goal right now is just to catch a whole bunch of Snorunt. And wait until it's clearly morning to evolve Sneasel. Because that's really the thing. And the other thing too is that I don't really have a whole lot of cover here. Shoot. Yeah, I didn't get close enough to it. Yeah. Yeah, I should be trying to use food more. Just, man. Right, anyway, so I should stand upright. Ooh, there's grass here. Maybe that will help. Alright, I really ought to be close enough right now. It helps if I don't miss. Alright, got a few more Snorunt. I'm just really going to try to catch more. Like this one here. Let's try to use berries. Whew. At least it won't be a total waste. Yes, it was not a total waste. But yeah, I'm running out of berries, so I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to catch them. Could go back to the good old trusty jet ball, although I need to get more iron if I'm going to keep using jet balls. Yeah, nope. I need to hit it more, evidently. Hi there. Yeah, I'm just like kind of here. Yeah, look, don't mind me. I'm just leaving. Yes, I might be like getting closer to you, but mostly I'm leaving. Oh, shoot. There we go. Did I hear a ghastly? No. Okay. Ah. Maybe that's what I heard. Anyways, yeah, that's what I heard. And I'm what you heard. Yeah, anyways, I don't want to take too many chances with falling from great heights in this area because most of the Pokemon here are aggressive. Anyways, let's check my bag. And shoot, I forgot to bring it with me. Shoot. Alright, so we'll be taking care of Sneasel, I guess, in a bit. Whenever it is that I feel like going back to going back to camp. I mean, right, there's a Bidoof. And there's another Snorunt, and again, this one is just out in the middle of nowhere. I much prefer that one that's near the grass field. Hi there. It's much better. I can actually hide in the grass there, and it's nice, and oh, it was light. It was a light specimen. Have none of the ones I've caught before this been light? Huh? Oh, wow. So, because I'm close to it, I actually got to hear it forming. Yeah, sorry about that. Just the way that the gyroscope was working right then, it meant that it was just kind of moving around the whole time. So I'm running out of jet balls, which I actually have to craft those unlike the others. But I'm also short. I'm also short on berries, so I can't use those. I can only get lucky and hope. Now, the reason why I'm not exactly leaving this distortion zone area, even though for the past few streams I've been ignoring those, 2 of the Pokemon I need are only found in the distortion zones. So, yeah. Yep, alright. Time to begin this hell. Stardust, shard, green shard. Nope. Oh man, Oshawott though. And there's only you here right now, so I am vastly overpowered though. Which it seems like a weird thing to say about an Oshawott, but at least I only needed 1 Pokeball. What's this? Magmarizer again, okay. Bad, awful, terrible, not what I want at all. What is Red Shard? Oh my gosh. Okay. Electabuzz is still terrifying. Oh man, that's a Glaceon right there. But again, that's not one of the Pokemon I need right now. What the hell? Ah, I don't have room in my bag for that? No, never mind. I'm getting rid of that. And I am picking up this Dawnstone. Oh gosh. What's behind you though? I am going to get hurt quite badly in just a second. Yep. But again, I'm... not those Pokemon. Again, I'm looking for 2 Pokemon that are only found in the Coronet Highland Distortion Zones. And I've never actually seen them form. Come on, space-time distortion. You know which Pokemon I need. And that Walrein is still chasing after me. Oh god. No, what is that? Okay. And of course, I'm still not finding those two Pokemon. What? No, Celio. Celo? Whatever. And I just have a Alpha Raichu. Wonderful. Neat, wonderful. Still not the Pokemon I'm looking for. Blue Shard. If it weren't for the fact that the Pokemon inside the distortion zones are all so high level, especially compared to the Pokemon I have, I'd probably be engaging more battles with them. But as it is, they're all very high level. Like even that well, the Oshawott I just caught was like level 57 or something like that. And of course, neither of the two Pokemon that I need. Oh gosh. Neither of the two Pokemon I needed were there. Well, that was fun. Let's continue then with the Snorunt hunt. Especially since anyways, well, I mean, although first of all, I will need to go back. I will need to go back soon enough and drop off some of the items I got. Because I know I don't need all of these shards that I have. What the heck is that? Is that an alpha? Well, it's an Elekid. Let's get rid of this snow. No, it was just a spoiled acorn. Is it apicorn or apricorn? Apicorn or pre-corn? Like with an R. I've just realized I've been saying apricorn with an R this whole time. And I've never actually paid attention to it. Anyways, I think I accidentally caught an alpha. Ah yes, the Bone Chill Waste. I think this is also a pretty good time to see what level these Pokemon are at in this area. Alright, they're still... they're very close in level 2. The Pokemon I have right now. Well, the ones I'm training, so... what? Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Yeah, let's get out of here. So, went into one distortion zone, did not see the Pokemon I need to... either of the two Pokemon I need. So, I don't know how well this is all going to go. Anyway. Anyways, actually, the first thing I can do is see how well I'm doing. In terms of the Snorunt hunt. Although I did just realize that they're going to be scattered all over the place. Alright, so I have at least one female one. And, sorry. How bad? Oh gosh, they are badly all over the place. So we're just gonna have to... Yeah, we're just gonna have to go a little bit nuts. Okay, it wasn't... Oh, okay, so Ellicott is just big. Yeah, so... One of the things is that some of the Pokemon that I used in my playthrough are ones that I don't necessarily want to have moved into this part of the box. Unfortunately, they're just really all over the place now. Although this Drifblim, on the other hand, that actually might even be where that one goes. No, there's an item in the game called Apricorn or Apicorn, and I just have never paid attention to whether it's Apicorn, like, well, more like aptitude, or if it's Apricorn, like apricot. So I've just kind of was putting that question out into the ether. Is it apricorn? Like, well, apricorn, like apricot, or what? So now the easy is, yep, apricorn. Anyways, hi there. Welcome. So I just realized I did all of that sorting, and for what? For nothing, because I just ran back out into the wild to catch Pokemon. Because I'm on a roll like that. Anyways, yeah, you're only half awake. I took a nap. And you're reluctantly awake. Yeah, so, oof, you got the vaccine. Take care of yourself. I don't really remember what my second dose was like. I remember being tired the first day. Like, the day I got it, I remember I became tired, but the bigger problem I had was the fact that I just woke up. Like, I got maybe, like, 2 hours of sleep when I had the vaccine. Knowing full well, like, I wanted to be fully rested. No, my body was like, nah, you're just gonna wake up now. But anyways, you probably already know that. But yeah, rest up, take care, and get plenty of sleep, drink plenty of fluids. Yeah, and that happened to me twice. So it's just like, for me, a side effect of that vaccine, insomnia. Is it a common symptom? No. Yeah, you got the fever on the second day. Yeah, I got a fever on the next day, but again, I was also, like, insomniac that day, too. So it's like, ugh. So it's more like, no wonder I got, no wonder that I got a fever. I didn't have a chance to even try to sleep off the vaccine. Is it asleep? Oh my god, it's asleep. I caught a sleeping Galee. Neat. And it was a heavy specimen. Alright, unfortunately that one... Well, this one knows I'm here. Yep, too late. And I never got the chance... I only ever had one chance to catch a Frostlass. And it's the wrong time of day for that. Also, I need to go back and put some of this stuff away. But mud's not helpful. Oh, hi there. Bye. Yep, don't want to deal with that big boy right there. What? Ball of mud and a snowball. Wow. 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 What a catch. Great. Oh no, shoot. Oh god. Where Madame is looking around and I have a bomb, use mud bomb, and yeah, I'm getting out of here again. Because, yeah, I hate mud bomb as a move too. However, at least I got that data point. Oof. And I broke my ankles. So anyways, yeah, if you ever feel like going back to sleep, go back to sleep. Don't fight it. Today's stream is brought to you by the word rest. And also, in terms of other R words, let's talk about the game rivals. Because that's something about this game in particular. You don't really have a rival in this game. Not like the other games, unless there's something I'm missing. But yeah, you don't really have a rival like in the previous games who's staying one step ahead of you. Oh, come on. Come on! So, one of the things that you want to look for with a Snorunt that you want to evolve into a Frostlass is that it doesn't lower your special attack, because your Frostlass is probably going to be a special attacker. That said, her main advantage is actually her speed stat. The problem is that all of my female Snorunt don't really do that for her stats. So my best one is going to be maybe this one, although it lowers her special defense. You could argue that she's a glass cannon anyways. Oh wait, no, here we go. So yes, here we go. Finally, there is one. Alright. Since I have this one, that means I can stop trying to catch Pokemon in this area. Which means I'm actually going to get out of this area because it's not a great area for Gabite. Anyways, I was talking about the video game rivals. In this one, you don't really have a rival. There's only one other character who comes from the sky, so to speak. Comes from the future, which is the present, and, you know, anyways, all of that. It's Ingo. And he's not really there as your rival. And Ray, who is the other player character, if you don't pick the boy character, he's also there, but again, he's also not really your rival. Anyways, we're going to quickly put some stuff away. I still have that out because I was going to use it, but not today. Anyways, what we're actually going to do is keep this in my bag because I'm going to use it shortly. As in, I think I'm going to use this one this stream. Or next, yeah, I'm going to use it next stream because what I actually want to do right now, since it is daytime, I want to evolve this Pokemon. As in, I want to evolve the Pokemon that's going to use that item, and I'm going to do that now. And then the other two are ones that I hope to do. However, I think I'm going to save that one for a little bit later. Again, Rhyperior, Rhydon has some data points to get, and I really, really don't like it. Very specifically, I don't like the data that the game requires you to get. So if I can knock off any of those right now, I would like to. So I've got in here instead the upgrade and Razor Claw. So going back into here, I swear I'm going to get back to what I was talking about before and try not go off topic again. Anyway, Sneasel is going to evolve, and well, we'll watch. Sneasler. Pokemon's Sonic OC. Anyways, yeah, Sneasler has to evolve in daytime, unlike Weavile, which only evolves at night, but they both use the same item. And I personally think that was a really nice juxtaposition to have with the two Pokemon. And like, some people don't like Sneasler's design. I do keep calling it a Sonic OC. But I would like to see this Sneasel come back in the future. How they're going to explain it away in the canon of the games, I don't know. They'll figure out something. I've literally gone on a rant about the various ways that they've done that in the past. With Sinjo Ruins, the Cave of Emptiness, the Sea Dwellers Cavern, etc., etc. So we'll get there. Anyways, back to the topic of rivals. This game doesn't have a rival. And again, this is more of an opinion, but some of it is a popular opinion. The rivals that you have in the game now are too nice. Like, in Gen 1 and Gen 2, your rival was an asshole. So, like, when you beat him, you felt... like, it felt good to beat him. Like, he was mean to you, and you beat him. Now, there are a few reasons why Nintendo would have made that change. To go from, well, encouraging children to inflict violence upon each other to solve their problems, to, well, what they have now. And I don't remember how I started that sentence. So anyways, let's move on. Anyways, yeah, in the past, you could argue that the message that they were trying to send was inflict violence upon your enemies in order to get ahead, etc., etc. Anyways, I could start bringing this Pokemon with me, but actually, what I think I'm gonna do instead is bring Glysker, Damien, with me. So let's move you back into here. The reason why I'm not bringing that Pokemon along, even though I'm going to evolve it, it's too low level. It's too low level for this area, but the main reason why I would bring it along is to get to use its moves. Anyways, rivals. In the past, your rival was mean to you, so beating him up, beating him, it felt good. Like, he was mean to you, and you beat him. Now, should you be using violence to solve all of life's problems? I mean... actually, let's make a big, bold statement. No, you shouldn't. I know it's coming from my mouth. People in real life will know why that's a statement. But at the same time, like, that's kind of the thing. Like, when you start learning how to fight, using violence to solve your problems starts actually becoming a problem. Like, for you personally. So no, using violence to solve my problem is actually going to be one of my later resorts. So, yeah, anyways, also, look at the state of the world today. Today's date is March 11th, 2022. Please look at the last 3 weeks of history to understand why I'm making the statement of violence isn't maybe the first choice you should pick. I mean, I'm standing here at the ruins of an old culture of Hisui, and no one knows what happened to them. But it wasn't great. And we're surrounded by violent Pokemon. So yes, at some point, really probably around the Gen 3 mark, is when the Pokemon Company made a big shift in their rivals. No longer were your rivals just a character that you... Like, even then, the rival in the first few games, they were a character that you wanted to beat, and the way that Game Freak tried to do that at first was make the character mean to you. Like, your Gen 1 rival, Professor Oak's grandson, no matter what you named him, if you called him Gary, if you called him Shigeru, if you called him Butt Munch, whatever you called him, he was your rival, and he was always one step ahead of you, right up until the very end. Your next rival literally stole from the professor in town. Now, why you, well, no, actually, the police were technically out to get him. They were just bad at their jobs. So, you had more run-ins with him, but you didn't turn him into the police, which would really suggest to the audience that your player character cared more about the rivalry and beating your rival character, whether you called him Silver, if you called him question mark because you didn't understand the instructions of the game. No matter what you called him, well, he was your rival. And when you think about it for a second, the way that it's presented to you is that your player character cares more about beating your rival than, like, turning him into the police, which I find frankly hilarious. It's like, screw the cops, screw the rules, I have a rivalry. That's what it is. Screw the rules, you have a rivalry. So anyways, Gen 3 is when they make the actual shift from having a player character that a rival character that doesn't like you, to having, well, either it is it the professor's kid? Well, I think it is the professor's kid. Oops, my character's cold. Your rival then becomes the professor's kid and Wally. Wally is actually sort of your... I wouldn't call them necessarily your protege, but you do catch Wally's first Pokemon for him. And then you meet him throughout the game and start battling him. And this is a change that's made more evident in the remakes because of the framing. Like, they did make that more clear in the remakes, that Wally is your rival. Whereas Brendan/May, they start off as your rival, but partway through the game, they decide, like, they prefer to be a researcher. And that was Brendan/May, Mendon? Bay. Mendon? Bay? We'll figure out a name. Your rival from that game really is the one that's actually first makes that shift from being a Pokemon trainer to a Pokemon researcher. But, well, then then we kind of go back to the original formula. Your rival is your childhood friend. However, your childhood friend still likes you. Like, Barry? He still likes you as a person, unlike, Butt Munch. Butt Munch didn't like you as a person in Gen 1. Barry does like you. Barry's your friend, even if Barry does not understand the concept of walking at a normal pace and keeping an eye on what's in front of him. Barry needs a few lessons on how to walk in public. And, like, really the worst thing that you could say about Barry as a character is the time at Pastoria City when the Team Galactic guy has the bomb and he's trying to leave Pastoria and you chase him down to the gate, but then Barry demands a Pokemon battle from you two. And because of that, the way that you could interpret that in the game is that because of that, the guy gets away. He gets away with the bomb that's later used to blow up the three sacred lakes, I guess we'd call them. The 3 lakes of being. Let's call them that. And so, like, if he hadn't done that, would you have been able to stop the guy from having the bomb? Maybe. But because you have to battle Barry, he gets away. Also, is that a pack right there? Yeah, that's a lost satchel. Anyways. Alright, so there's... great. I will never be free of those hippopotas. I will never be free of the Hippodon. They will always be there. Anyways, yeah. So, like, Barry's your rival, but he doesn't have the same animosity towards you like previous rivals. He's clumsy, he's not really aware of his surroundings. He's still very self-absorbed. And, like, that's, like, his main thing. He's self-absorbed, not malicious. So, like, ooh, 2 more. Okay, now, is this the one? Okay, so I know where 1 more is. I just... Well, obviously, if I know where 1 more is, then there's still 1 that I have to actually find, which is going to be the hard part. So, anyways, back to the rivals. Barry is a rival. He's more self-absorbed than anything else. And that's really his main fault. But again, like, the rivalry that is between you two maybe still doesn't maybe feel as real. He still forgives you quite easily when you beat him. And with, like, that level of self-absorption again, like, he's not exactly aware of what's going on. He doesn't read the room. Oh, right. We're here. So anyways, Barry is still very much a 2-dimensional character. In spite of any attempts, I say with hesitance, from Game Freak to try to give him more personality. I personally didn't, again, like, what you see and what I see maybe are two different things. But my opinion of Barry is that he doesn't leave a big impression on you. Also, I've made a terrible mistake. So, also the fact that I can hear Ghastly so clearly implies that something down here might be an alpha. Or I just made a terrible mistake. Who knows? Anyways, more to the point, returning to it all. And not climbing a tree. Sneasler. The next generation of rival, it's the game still tries to go with the multiple rivals. So again, like, I only mentioned Barry as your rival in Generation 4. I don't really count Dawn and Lucas as a rival. They're not there to ever battle against you, they're only ever there to battle with you. So, like, I don't even count them as a rival. That's really the bottom line. Then you get Gen 5. And this is one of the first generations where the rival isn't... Well, no, not the first generation. Anyways, this generation goes back to your rival not being... Oh wait, actually no, I literally was just talking about Barry. Anyways, this generation introduces you having two very clear rivals, Charon and Bianca. And Gen 5 is unique because you get to see them a few years later. I said unique. You get to see them a few years later in a different game, but still in the same generation. Man, I'm making some really weird decisions with this area. Anyways, Charon and Bianca are kind of your rivals at first. And then you meet N. You get to meet N. And the way... Ooh. Ooh! Okay, let's get this spirit. Yeah, anyways. You meet N. Harmonia... something Gropius. Anyways, there's a reason why fandom calls him the N and calls him N, and not just because that's the first name that we're told that he tells us. His full name, his full royal title, is kind of stupid. Anyways, moving on. Gropius. Moving on. N is actually introduced as your real rival in the game. He stands opposite to what you believe in. And you have to fight him throughout to basically defend your point of view. I was going to go for the Miss Magius, but that's a Rotom. Frick! Okay. Dang it! Dang it. The Miss Magis and all of them are gone. Okay, anyways. Gen 5, you get introduced to N in the first game, and he's introduced as your rival. But he's introduced later, but he's also introduced as your actual main rival in the game. The other two, Charon and Bianca, yeah, they're like your childhood friends, which is like a staple these days of who's your rival. Yes, it goes back to Gen 1. Yes, he was your rival and your childhood friend, so yeah, Butt Munch is the one who really set the formula. Made the formula. But, moving on. N is the one that's introduced as your actual rival. He's the one you have to fight against throughout the game in a battle of ideology. I cannot believe I just said that when describing a Pokemon game. But regardless, it's 2022. N is your rival in more than just who's the better Pokemon trainer in that game. And that's really actually bringing it... That actually did help elevate the role of rival back to a new level. And one that was introduced actually back in Gen 1. When Professor Oak reprimands his grandson, saying like, you lost because you didn't believe in your Pokemon. Paraphrase. And your Gen 1 rival, and your Gen 2 rival for that matter, less explicitly, you're fighting a trainer who has a very different training style to you. At least implicitly from the text dialogue. So if it actually matches how you as the player play, that's a different issue. Anyways, I just remembered that's an alpha. So we're not actually going to go fight that Luxray. So Gen N is really going back to the Gen 1 and Gen 2 trainer rival characters. Just N is a very interesting rival. Because one, he's the leader of the Generation's evil team. Two, he's much more charismatic as a character than the other two. And three, he's given a nearly full backstory, unlike the other characters. So N is a much more rounded character than most Pokemon characters are. But yeah, N is actually, as a rival, actually harkens back to your Gen 1 and Gen 2 rival characters. At least implicitly for their text. They did not trust your Gen 1 rival Butt Munch, didn't trust his Pokemon, and that's why he lost to you. So saith his grandfather. Your Gen 2 rival, his first Pokemon knows the move Frustration. That is a move that is stronger the more your Pokemon hates you. Later on, he has a Pokemon that evolves through happiness. And that's what actually highlights the change in his personality. Is that his Pokemon eventually could use the move Return. Or at least evolve through happiness. Which, at first, is not even presented as a possibility for him to ever be able to do. So that's N, going back to you. And then Black and White 2 introduces, well, going back to Charon and Bianca. Charon and Bianca are still there as your rivals, but Charon is there more to, support you as your rival, like Barry was. And really, Charon kind of evolves off of Barry's character, and does present Barry's role better than he did. of, like, he presents to you, the player, a supportive rival. One that you could, like, actually rely on. Bianca goes the other direction. Eventually she gives up being a trainer and becomes a researcher, and you see that more clearly in the sequel games. She actually does become a researcher, and that suits her much better. And some of that is, like, it's an important message for kids to see of, like, yeah, maybe the first thing you do isn't going to be the thing that you do forever. But more importantly, she stops being your rival. And that's still continuing on the trend of, like, your rival is a softer person. Like, N does not outright hate you in this game either. So, then we move on to Black and White 2, and the character that's presented as your rival in this game is... it's Hugh. And Hugh is your distracted rival. Yes, he wants to get stronger, but his goal isn't beating you. His goal is to get stronger to beat Team Plasma. And that's where the rivalry falls apart. Because he's there to use you as a stepping stone for his goals. And that's why you could argue it's not a true rivalry. Or you could say that's why he never can beat you in battle, because he's not focusing on you, he's focusing on his actual goal and blah 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 blah, all that jazz. Anyways, the point is that he's not really your rival. His rival is Team Plasma, all of it. And more importantly, whoever it was that took his sister's purloin. Alright, here is the last. I think I need to take care of that first, actually. So, where is it? It's there. Yeah, anyways, Hugh's rival is Team Plasma. Your rival is Hugh, but he's distracted by his goals. So he's not really your rival. So Gen 5 introduces the no rival. Gen 6 is Kalos, and Kalos is, I would argue this is definitely the one where you can be the most critical of how the rivals are presented in this game. Where did the Wisp go? Alright, let's get this last Wisp. Woo! Neat! Alright, got the Wisp I needed, and I can evolve Gabite. So yes, Gen 6, it has its faults, it has its pluses. I know a lot of people find fault in its story, and most of what I find faulty in its story is Lysander's goals. Like, Lysander's an idiot. Shoot. This is why I didn't want to stay around this area. I hate the Glycor. I hate that Pokemon. There's so many up there, and they're all so aggressive, and they will chase you down. Moving on. Where were we? Right. Gen 6. It has its issues with the story and all that. The two things that I'll find the most fault with for Gen 6 and its story are the rivals. The rivals don't add anything to the story. Like, having that many rivals doesn't really do anything for the story. Like, everything that they do with that many rival characters they could have put into one character and had a much more meaningful character. Like, maybe two. Like, they could have had one or two better rounded characters than the, how many? 5? That they presented for you in the game. I literally only remember the name of Shauna. Shauna is the only rival character from Gen 6 whose name I remember. Like, that's how little impression the 2 boys made on me. And like, I don't even remember if the player character that you don't pick is even your rival character. I literally don't remember that. Anyways, I came back through this area to talk about it, but I'm still going on about rivals. So we'll figure out something. I'll probably just keep coming back here. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, your Gen 6 rivals, they're all your childhood friends. They're all very nice to you. They all want to be something other than Pokemon trainer, so you're the only one out of them who really actually wants to be a Pokemon trainer. To which I ask the question once again, what are they there for? What do they add to the story that you couldn't have done with one character? I don't even remember. Because the game does introduce a whole bunch of characters. Again, like, there's always 12 new characters. There's always 8 gym leaders, and there's always... Oh wait, sorry, there's always 13 characters. There's always 8 gym leaders, and there's always the Elite Four and the champion. Like, all of them could be doing, like, the little plot thing that they make your friends do. Which I don't even remember exactly what it is that they do, because again, I barely remember what they do. So like, in Gen 6, you have no rival. You have no one to really, like, become stronger against. Become stronger to beat. Your only goal in that game is the storyline of stop Lysander and his crazy ass plan, and eventually beat Diantha. So we return back to, not only are all of the so-called rivals in Gen 6 all of your childhood friends, none of them are mean to you. None of them really want to even challenge you at all. Or anything, really. So I had a whole point with them. And I can't exactly remember what it is, but... Oh, that's a Rosalia. I thought it was a Charon. It's like, what the heck? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, your rivals in Gen 6 are pretty lackluster. None of them really want to fulfill the role of rival, which is a character that you want to beat and become better than. None of them present themselves that way to you. They all want to be something that you, the player, can't even do in-game. Like, one of them, I think, wants to be a photographer. And it's like, you're in the wrong game, kid. Pokemon Snap was either 10 years ago or 10 years in the future. You are both too early and too late to want to be a Pokemon photographer. I don't know how you managed to do that, but you did. And that would be almost impressive if I could remember what your name is. Anyways, moving on. Non-impressive boy is non-impressive. Hi there. Oh. Right. I was going to come back to this. So I'm actually just going to put a marker here so I can keep moving along while I talk about rivals. Because this isn't exactly a great place for battling with Gabite. Anyways, moving on. Gen 6 really exacerbates the problem of all of your rivals are your childhood friends and none of them actually really want to beat you. And that's some of the issue with the story of Gen 6. Moving on. Gen 7 kind of starts to fix that problem. But they don't get all the way there. You have Hal, who is your kindly new neighbor, and he is very kind. He is very happy. He likes malasadas. He is the grandson of the island Kahuna, where your mother now lives. He is very cheerful no matter how many times you beat him, and he even picks the Pokemon that is weak against yours. As someone else on the internet put it, he's not your rival, you're the rival. You're the rival in his story. Anyways, I shouldn't be using Gabite for this. I should be using Rhydon. Anyways, but yeah, like, we have Hal, who isn't really your rival, you're his rival. You're the one he's trying to beat, but he can't catch up. Shoot. Yeah, so like, he can't ever catch up to you. And then we have in that game as well, Gladion. And he's a bit more of a rival to you than Hal, but again, he has the same issue as you of, you're his rival, but, like, to you, he's the rival. A little bit. But to him, you're just in his way. You're just in his way from his ultimate goal, which is stopping the Ultra Beast. So again, like, the role of rival is a bit weak in Gen 7. It's a bit better than Gen 6, but it's not much better. Gen 8 now. Gen 8 had a much more interesting take on the rival than we've had for years. And what they did though was combine a whole bunch of these previous archetypes into one character. And that's what I was saying about the Gen 6 one. With all of the rivals, quote unquote, that you get in Gen 6, you really could have just combined them into like 1 or 2 characters. And then Gen 8 as well. Well, Gen 8 actually took that idea and sort of ran with it. You get multiple rivals, which I think, again, that's a weakness rather than a plus. and I'll say why I think it's a weakness instead in a minute. But Gen 8 took the idea of having multiple rivals, giving them multiple roles in terms of how they are your rival, and expanding on that a bit. So previously, well, you have Marnie and Bede. And Marnie is kind of your rival. But again, like, she's a very stoic character. And she's not someone who really gets Sorry, I got distracted. Alright. I have to do something about this Rotom. Right, anyways, Marnie. She's your rival, but she's a little bit distracted as your rival. She is the figurehead of Team Yell, let's call it. And her goal is to kind of bring back pride to her city. Also, like, she does want to be the champion. So, like, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. But again, like, you're standing in her way of her goal. Huh. Okay. So that's how you upset the Miss Magius in this area. Moving on. You have Bede, who is also one of those characters that they're kind of distracted. Like, but also at the same time, he's not. He recognizes you as the person in his way, and he does decide, yeah, I am going to make you my business. But then he too like eventually, well, he doesn't give up on the champion because they do something interesting with the whole championship and gym leadership stuff in Gen 8. Anyways, I've been thinking about this for a bit, and it's all just kind of spilling out right now. Bede and Marnie are kind of your rivals, but at the same time, eventually I won't exactly say they get out of your way, so much as they find a new way to do it. And that's because that game gives them a way to do it. Now, Hop. Oh yeah, Leon. Leon is also presented as your rival, but mostly in the way that he is the champion. He is the one that you want to beat at the end. And Gen 8 game Sword and Shield does give a lot more personality to the champion's identity. Gen 3 did that with Steven a bit, and Cynthia too, but Gen 8 is one where they really let the champion shine in terms of giving him a personality and a role in the game and a role in the story. Whoops. And he is presented as your rival. He takes the Pokemon that you leave behind. And that's the Pokemon that is strong against yours. So, by Archeotype and Pokemon typing, he's the one that is presented as your true rival. But Hop is your first rival. And he's very important because the game starts to punish you in a way for how like you treat the rival character. They make Hop into a three-dimensional character. They give him worries. They give him anxiety. And what's the only thing that you can do? You can only beat him. You can't progress in the game until you beat him. The game won't let you move on until you grind him into the dust. And it's great in storytelling. Like, you the player, not everybody did, but you the player might suddenly start to feel bad. Ah, shoot. Yeah, you the player might suddenly start to feel bad about, like, having to beat Hop. And, like, a lot of people, I think, did. Like, this was finally a rival character who, like, you might actually start to feel bad about beating. And the game doesn't let you not beat him, which I think was a very good change for the developers to make. Now, does the game still kind of lack that one true rival that we had back in Gen 1? Yes. And that is something I would like to see come back. Anyways, finally, I've been hanging around in this graveyard this entire time because I want to finally investigate this, because I haven't done it. It almost looks like a gravestone. Oh, come on, is that it? Is that it? It almost looks like a gravestone. Oh, come on, I was hoping for something cool on these. Alright, there wasn't. Moving on then. Oh, right. I don't have the Pokemon I need with me to evolve, so let's go back to camp. And from here, we'll meet up with you, the most important man in the game right now, and switch around some of my Pokemon. So I could evolve Rhydon, but we're not going to do that for a few reasons. The main one being, I have to evolve this Porygon twice, and I have to do it quite quickly. So actually, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to evolve Porygon. We're going to evolve this Magneton. I should be able to evolve him. Yep. And that's where we're going to finish this episode, and we're going to start the next episode with evolving Porygon. Because unfortunately, Porygon is yet another one of those ones where I'm only really going to get one chance with it. So, let's evolve Magneton. And yeah, what I hope for the next generation is that one true rival again. I think that would be a nice archetype for the game to try to go back to, but with years of experience to improve that role. But anyways, let's take a look at Magnezone. Here we go, here's Magnezone. Gosh, you're weird looking. But you make cute sounds, so. The real question is, so before you were Magneton, and you were three bodies joined together, and yet you were no smarter. Now as Magnezone, your three bodies have melded together. Are you more intelligent now? Are you? Are you? Speak to me, my boy! Speak to me! Good enough. Alright, anyways, that's where I'm ending tonight. Have a good one, and goodbye.